Hey guys, Alicia and Jasmine's on their way here, and we're going to New Orleans today. Let's go thrifting. If you're new here, my name is Tanya, and I buy undervalued items from places like thrift stores, garage sales, places like that. And then I sell them on eBay and Poshmark, and that's how I make my living. So today we're going to the Goodwill in Kenner. This is one of my favorite Goodwills. It is located in Louisiana by the airport, and today's yellow tag. Let's find some of that. Well, this is the first time I found one of these. This is a wooden and brass tie holder. You could use it for scarves, whatever. It hangs up on your rack, or you can sit there and screw it into the wall. They only want $2.99 for it. This is vintage. It's made in USA. Probably sell for around $20-25. The majority of my store is used clothing. That's mainly what I find. It's what's most readily available, and it's usually pretty cheap. So I ended up finding this Bryn Walker sweater. This is one of my favorite brands to resell. This one is an extra large, and it's in a great size. It's bamboo and Pima cotton, so this will do really well. They're asking $5 for it, and it'll resell between $30 and $35. A lot of people don't like to resell clothing because it is kind of time consuming. However, it does do pretty well when you start to learn a lot of brands that do well for you. And Bryn Walker is one of those brands that does well for me, and usually bigger sizes that they usually make them sell even higher than that. And this is another brand I never pass up on, and that is Peruvian Connection. They always have kind of funky little patterns. This brand sells super high retail, and it brings a great resale market. It doesn't always equate, but this brand does. This one's $7. It's actually a small dress, and it'll resell for around $40 to $45. The Goodwill stores in Louisiana have great prices. For instance, their skirts are only $4.99, so we're going to check out the skirt section. This brand right here is new to me. It is Billy Reed, but when I touched it, it was the quality that made me look it up. This super cute little bubble skirt should resell for probably around $30 to $35. It's absolutely adorable. It has these cute little pleats, and it like flows out at the bottom. And of course, they only want $4.99 for it. They rarely upcharge on their clothes here unless they're new with tags. So that's another reason why I absolutely love this store. This is not a brand that I pick up often. This is Chico's, but it did have some other factors that went with it, which is why I picked it up. For one, it's a size 4, so it's like a 2X. It's only $5, and it's 100% linen. And I'm pretty sure, 99.9% sure, this is still new. I do not believe it's ever been worn, so I'll probably get around $30 for it. I love this vintage ringer t-shirt. This is a Corvette t-shirt. It has the Screen Stars tag on it. It's from the 80s, made in USA, and people love to collect Corvette stuff. I'm probably going to list this around $30 and go from there. I also love to resell used shoes, and Fit Flop is a great brand to resell. They only want $5 for these, and these will probably resell like 25 to 28. I always have really good luck with Fit Flop. They're a nice comfort shoe. I wanted to show you a good overview of this store. It is fairly large, and that's all I dug out of here today, so we're going to another. This one's the newest one that they've opened over in New Orleans, and this is on Reed. This is a store and the bins, so we're going to do both. And again, all of them have yellow tag, which is half off. Let's find that. All right, here we go. Here's some yellow tag in the shoe section. These are Fit Flops again, and they want $7 for these. I'm gonna get them for $3.50. They're a good size at a size 9. I'll probably get around 25 to 28 for these. I know it's still super cold outside, but I found some shorts. These are Chubbies. This is a pretty decent brand to resell. I don't normally pick up like the plain ones, but these have stripes, so they'll do pretty well. Then I found another pair of Chubbies. These are like stars for like maybe 4th of July, so these are pretty patriotic. These will do probably even better than the striped ones. And then both pairs are only going to be $4.99, so $5 a pair. So they'll probably sell around $25 to $30. And then I found another pair of chubbies, but these are like sweat shorts. I've never found this style before in chubbies, so it was kind of new to me. These were all an extra large too, by the way, which made it even better. It's hard to find the larger size in these. So these right here probably sell for around $30. This here is another men's brand that's always a pickup for me, and these were yellow tags. These are Tommy Bahama Relaxed. These are 100% linen. They're the chino style. Every time I find these, I always pick these up. These are an extra large, and they have been freshly dry cleaned. There's no spots, no stains, anything like that. These are good to go. Probably sell right around $30. And I also found another pair. The only difference between these is that these actually have cargo pockets on the side, so they're a little bit more desirable than just the plain chinos. So both of these will sell right around the $30 mark. They'll do really well, and it's about time for spring to be coming around. And that's right, they were yellow tag, so I only paid $3 a piece for each one of these. A definite pickup. Here's another one of my bread and butter brands. This is Vionic. These are just some cute little ballet flats. It's about the time of year for these. These were $7, and usually the Vionic ballet flats usually sell for right around $30 to $35 for me. And these are in really, really good condition.
Thank you.
Look, these are all yellow tag too. They're all half off, and nobody's still buying them. But they want
this may be worth something.
They want 20 bucks a piece for them, so now they're 10.
That could be maybe something. There's a couple of turquoise.
This store's not as big as the one in Kenner, but I still got some goodies. Now the bins. Maybe. Where do I want to start? Pretty picked over. Too many toys, lots of broken stuff. Not much in this one. Let's keep looking. This one looks pretty full. Just gonna start digging in here. If you've never been to the bins before, this is somewhere that you come and you pay by the pound based upon what it is. So like clothing and shoes for ours, I think it's like $1.89. If you get like some housewares, stuff like that, it's 99 cents. So you have to weigh it separately. I don't think this is worth anything. Keep digging. I think this is a fake Jenga game, maybe. Don't need that for sure. It's just a lot of digging. This looks like a dog toy of some sort. Oh yeah, it's a Bucky's one. That's funny. This looks like one of my favorites. Yep, Vionic, one of my favorite shoe brands. Love getting these at the bins for sure. Those look like they're patent leather too, so they'll probably do pretty well. Always find a bunch of random stuff here at the bins. You just have to keep digging. That's basically what it's all about. It doesn't really matter what kind of reseller you are when you come to the bins, because it really has just a mix of everything. All it is just stuff that came from the stores. Oh, this is nice. I wish this wasn't tore up. I love those little leather fossil bags. Those do pretty well. If you come across those at the regular stores or at garage sales, they're definitely a pickup. But yeah, like I was saying, I mean, they have everything here. It's just all the stuff that didn't sell from the regular Goodwill stores. And, you know, a lot of times they price that stuff pretty high at the Goodwill, so it makes its way here to the bins, and then it's much, much cheaper. The bins are definitely not for everybody, though. If you're not somebody that likes to dig through a bunch of stuff like this probably isn't the place for you, because that's all that it is digging through these big blue bins. But I did notice they're not changing out bins, so maybe they don't really do that at night too much. I did come across these Alegrias, which I do like to sell this brand, but if you push on the footbed, sometimes they sink in and then they're not good anymore. And I did find another pair of Vionic. These look really dirty, but the good thing about these is they will clean up very, very easy. So I'm definitely going to take those for sure. And that's a fit flop. Let me see. I'll have to see if I can find the other one. It's not with it. It's not rubber band. They do a lot of times rubber band the shoes together, but people, once they start digging through, then they get all messed up and you can't find them anymore. So yeah, this is another pair of Alegrias, but they're just, the footbeds are just way too bad on those. And that's what happens to those. You really do have to check the footbeds on that brand, because once they sink in, then they're not good anymore. I don't know this brand. It just has an owl on it. If any of y'all know this brand, let me know. The beading was pretty cool on it, but I don't know what that owl means. I'm going to throw the flip-flop in here in hopes that I find its friend in one of these other bins, but we'll see. It's not very likely. And this part of the video is for all the people that say I'm stealing from the poor when I buy from these thrift stores. Look at all the massive amounts of stuff back there that still needs to come out on the floor. It's insane. Well, here's all of the little goodies that I got. We'll go ahead and I'm going to do a little overview for you. This is a little Vera Bradley. It's a travel case for jewelry. I just thought it was super cute, and I cannot believe how good a condition it's in. It was probably priced high, so I am going to go ahead and get that. That'll probably sell for around $20. Of course, the Vionics, you saw both of those. I'm definitely getting those. I did grab these pair of 9 West. They're all leather, and all the beading is there. I double checked. These will probably sell for around 20 or 25 as well. I think they're a size 8, so they're a great size. People love that Southwest pattern and like the turquoise. So yeah, I think those are going to do pretty good. This is not something I typically pick up as a frame, but it's like cast iron and it's vintage. So I did go ahead and grab this. It is kind of heavy, but it's only 99 cents a pound. So it probably only weighs like a little over a pound. So I figured it was worth the bet at $2. And then I grabbed this women's golf performance shirt. It is made by Bet and Court, and it says swing on there. I did look it up. Comps look like it'll sell for right around $20. So I figured this was a good pickup for the bins as well. And here's the overview for you of the bins. And this bins is pretty chill. Everybody is super nice, and they usually rotate the bins fairly often. Well, my total here was a whopping $6.81. That's pretty good for the bins, I would say. Hey, so I figured we would end this video with sales that I sold yesterday while I was out thrifting all day. We didn't get home until like 7:30 last night, which is super late for us. But as you saw, we went to 3 different thrift stores and we had a really good time yesterday. And my eBay was doing pretty dang good yesterday, and I had a really great sale on Poshmark yesterday. So I figured I would end this video with yesterday's sales so that you could see what's selling right now. All right, let's go ahead and do Poshmark first. This is, oops. This is a purse that I bought from that Goodwill that you saw us go to yesterday, the very first one over in Kenner. So I paid $12 for this when I went to go pick up Tim one time from the airport. So let's go pull this bag. It's absolutely beautiful. I sold it for $117. And it's right over here. My room is a disaster right now. An absolute disaster. I think this is the only purse that I even have right now for sale. It's the only one in this bag, I believe. This is the bag that I keep all my purses in to keep them from getting dusty. So let's pull this out real quick. Look at this bag. It is absolutely beautiful. It is so pretty. Yeah, $12. I think it was like $12.99 I paid for this. This beautiful tooled leather. Ugh. And this is the brand. This is not, it's not a super common brand or anything. Savico 93. But oh, it is just so pretty. I gotta show you the inside of this bag too. Just because I just have to. You have to see it. Ready for this? Look at that beautiful color in there. It's like a wine color, and it's like suede, like velvety material all on the inside. It is so pretty. But yeah, this was a nice little sale for yesterday. Put that over there. All right, the next one I had yesterday was, I sold a Fish Hippie. It's just a men's button-up shirt. I sold it for $20, and I think it's over in G. Right over here in G. Oh, it's way up there. Hold on a second. All right, here we go. This is not a super popular brand or anything. And if you do pick it up, just know it's probably only going to bring about $20. So that's it for Poshmark. So let's switch to eBay. All right, so we sold 7 items on eBay yesterday. So we'll click on that. First thing, we just sold this actually this morning. This is a Cambridge leather portfolio briefcase. This took a long time to sell. It's going to take the right buyer. It's vintage. It's not for everybody. But I don't mind holding on to stuff like this. I probably only paid like a few dollars for this at either an estate sale or a garage sale. So it's right up there on the top. So here it is right here. It's a little dusty because I've had it for a while, but it's just a regular briefcase. Nothing special, but it's mainly the brand and that it's Cambridge. So that's probably why it sold, and it sold for, whoo, it is dusty, $49.98. I just picked this up at a garage sale, and she actually gave this to me for free. It was in a bit, or like a baggie of a bunch of Mardi Gras beads. And I didn't want the Mardi Gras beads, and I asked her what she wanted for this. And she said, oh, you can just have it. So this was a 1960s, 70s vintage cloisonne brass and enamel lighter sleeve cover. So it goes over top of your lighter, like your Bic lighter. Sold it full price for $38.88, and it's over here in A3. I love picking up cloisonne pieces because they always sell well. Oh, I think it's right here. Oh, let me see if I can stretch. Yep, here it is right here. So this is it right here. This is what they look like. This is what the cloisonne looks like. And yeah, $38.88 for something that's pretty small. It's a nice sale. All right, I sold some Lululemon dance studio pants. Sold these for full price. I got these at the grand opening of the Goodwill, the one that's next to the bins in New Orleans. And they're over here in IB. So they should be right here. Oh, I see a pair of pink right down there. That might be them. Let's see if this is them. Oh, nope, that's a blanket. That's not it. Let's see what else we have in here that's pink. Oh, right there. I see them now. Right here. Yep. there they are right here. Some little Lululemon pants. All right, next thing is this, I don't know, it's like this hair styling paste. I paid maybe a couple dollars for this at a consignment shop a while ago. Sold it for $20. And it's over here in A3, which I was just in. I didn't realize I had something else in there. And there it is right here. It's just some hair paste. But I love selling beauty products. All right, next was a Hooked on Phonics. This is new, still sealed. This is, they have different bundles that you will find. If you ever find the Hooked on Phonics stuff, go ahead and pick it up because it sells pretty well. This is like my second set that I've sold. This one sold on a best offer for 28 bucks. And it's over here under the desk, it says. So I have some stuff hidden up underneath here. Yeah, here it is under here. And I still have that one right there for sale. So, yep, this one's going out. All right, and then sold this little vintage Puffalump guy, Santa Claus. I sold him for $14.88 full price, and he's over in bin R. And the buyer sent me a note and said, you probably already know this, but I need this product to arrive before December 24th. Well, today's December 17th. I'm shipping it today, so cross your fingers the post office gets it to you by then because I do not have control over that. When it comes to Christmas time, I ship every single day so that I can try to get stuff. Even though I have my shipping set to 3 days, I don't do that. For the whole month of December, I always ship every single day if I get a sale, just so that my people can hopefully have a better chance of getting their stuff before Christmas if that's why they're buying it. So this one's over in R, which guess where that is? Way up there. And here he is. See, he's like that scratchy material. Little Santa Claus, little Puffalump guy. I thought he was cute. I think I got him for maybe $1 at an estate sale on half off day. I think he was out in the garage if I'm not mistaken. And the last one that we have is this pair of Stuart Maguire wingtip Oxford dress shoes. I'm not buying this brand again. I've had these way too long. Took a best offer, 15 bucks plus shipping. These shoes are extremely heavy too. I don't even know who would want to wear these. They were a small size. I can't even tell you when I bought these. I have no clue. I just know that I've had them for an extreme amount of time. Probably more than 2 years. So glad to see these go. Glad to see them off of the shelf. Okay, guys, it wasn't a ton of sales, but it was 9 sales that I sold yesterday while I was out thrifting. So we need to get these packed up. The post lady is probably going to be here in like 45 minutes, I bet. So we have 9 items to get packed up and get shipped out before she gets here. If you like this thrift with me, give it a thumbs up. And if you want to go again, make sure you hit subscribe. And I'll see you guys for another video. Bye.